Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say Call Halam, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors to my apostle elders of great millstone to talk about his truth and to rule well. And peace and blessing to the elect out there pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth. Alright, Shalom. It's the brother Amawan for the GMS Charlotte camp. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua. And pretty much the lesson I want to touch on today is pretty much speaking about how the Lord will always protect those that are his, man. All right, and that's talking about the elect, okay? Because right now, you know, we all know that 2/3 not gonna get the truth, man. Yeah, we know that 2/3 are still part of Israel, man, but 2/3 have to die on this side first. So, you know, only the elect are gonna be the ones that are be protected by Yahweh Shem Shah, because we're the only ones that fear him and that are serving him, okay? So with that being said, you know, that's why I have this picture, you know, playing in the background, because this is a heavy symbolic picture of what we're going through, man. Because in this picture, you have the man with the green skin. You know, this is from Dragon Ball Z, named Piccolo, and he's protecting the boy in the back whose name is Gohan. You know, from a deadly attack that was meant to kill him, man. All right. And so that's the equivalent of what Yahweh Shah is doing for us every day, man. All right, the Lord is protecting us for things that are set out here to kill us, man, ultimately. All right, because when you come in to serve the Lord, man, that tells you in Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, you got to prepare your soul for temptation. All right, and so when doing that, hey, that means we got to face all different types of hardships, all different types of hell and whatnot, man. But at the end of the day, you know, if you are sincere about serving the Lord, He's gonna provide you with a protection and an escape route out of whatever you're going through. All right. So I just want to get a few scriptures to speak on this. You know, hopefully not make this too long, but I'm gonna start here in the book of Psalms 34 and 18. It says, I'm starting 17 actually. It says, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken spirit, a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit." All right. So it says that the righteous cry, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua hear it, man, because the righteous are those who are serving the Lord, doing the commandments that He commanded of us. You know, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. You know, and we're fearing the Lord, man, which is making us do that. All right. So it says, and He's gonna deliver us out of our troubles, man, because He said He is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and of saveth such as a contrite spirit. So that means the Lord is with us, you know, if we're sincerely serving Him, man. Okay. So it says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. All right. So it's showing you that, hey, you're going to catch many hell, man. You're going to catch a lot of hell, all right? Especially whenever things turn up, man. You know, Jacob's trouble, you know, the hour of temptation. You know, those are all the big things to come, man. But at the end of the day, the Lord said He delivered them out of all of them, all right? So the hell that we catch on the low level right now is to prepare us and build our faith, so whenever we get tested with the real, you know, the real things, that we don't fold over, man, because we know through experience and our faith being built up, the Lord's always going to protect us and be there for us. All right. So you always got to keep that in mind. And, you know, we have the greatest tool that we can have to help us with that, man, because as the Apostle Ricard always says, man, you know, hey, we have the most powerful tool in the world, which is prayer. All right. And we're supposed to be praying, you know, constantly, man. Like, the scriptures tell you to pray without ceasing and everything, because you can't do anything on your own. You can't get yourself out of any situation unless the Lord ordains you to get out of it. So that's why you have to humble down and truly rely on the Lord, man. You know, make not haste when you are in a time of trouble. All right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 8. It's like in verse 10. It says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth to it and is safe." All right, because that's the main tool that we have to have in order for our prayers to be heard, which is the name of the Lord. All right. So since we have that, man, and we have our fortress, man. All right, that place of comfort that we can always run to for whatever we're going through. Okay, and just to further prove that, this is precept, the book of Psalm chapter 18, verse 2, which reads, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower." So, hey, the Lord is our everything, man. It tells you that He's our rock, man. Whatever we're going through, we're supposed to confide in Him. All right, our fortress, like I said, is who we can always run to and be safe under, man. All right, because the Lord is never gonna let us be confounded. All right, He's never gonna let anything happen to us unless it be of His will. All right, it says my deliverer, my power. All right, because the reason why our people get jacked up and have been getting jacked up for all these years, because we forgot that the Lord is our strength, man. We forgot that He is our power, that He is everything for us, man. Our people wanted to go after different gods, serve these different idols, and ultimately, now they're making themselves God, man. But the Lord is showing us that, hey, we don't have any power, man. Our power comes from Him. All right. So whenever the Lord turned His face from us and took away that hedge of protection from us, you see the result of that with how our people are now, man. So with us coming back into the truth, we are having to remember that and come back to the Lord, man, because in the days to come, man, we're gonna need Him. The only way you're gonna make it out alive in this time that's coming into is with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So realizing how important He is to us now, that's going to be a grave advantage to the elect, man, which Lord willing, all of us that's laboring in His truth hope to be a part of. All right, because he always told us since the beginning that he was never going to leave us, if we stuck by Him and did what we commanded to do, man. All right, and to prove that, this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 16, or verse 6. Salakia. Hold on, Salakia. Salakia, bear with me real quick. Yeah, Deuteronomy 31 and 6, which says, "Be strong of a good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them, for the Lord thy power, He is that goeth go." It's like it says, He it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So it says, be strong of a good courage, man. Don't fear, because the Lord is with us, man. All right, He's gonna protect us always, just like how you see in this picture, man. All right, he's gonna take on whatever we're going through, man, and protect us. All right, and you always got to keep that in mind, man. No matter how dire the situation looks, no matter how bleak it is, man. Hey, never fear, man, because the Lord is here, man. He's always with us, which goes to further prove, because he's always gonna protect us, man. That's the thing that our people have been stripped of, man, because the so-called white man, he took away the name, which was it was because of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that allowed him to do that. But he took away the name from us, and ultimately, made us rely on Him. So when the so-called white man turns on our people, and brings the martial law and Jacob trouble and all that down, man, who are our people gonna run to, man? Who are they gonna seek protection with, man? All right, so it shows you that if you don't got Yahweh Shem Yahushua in that day, man, you're gonna be asked out, man. You're gonna be SOL. All right, this is the book of Psalms 57 and 1. All right, it says, "Be merciful unto me, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Be merciful unto me, for my soul trusteth in thee. Yea, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge, until these calamities be overpassed." All right, because we put all our trust, hope, and everything, we have into Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We run to Him for safety. We put up the prayers, ask for protection and whatnot, man. because we know that he's the only one that can save us, man. So says that in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge until these calamities be overpassed, because we trust in the Lord that's going to deliver us out of here, man. We got faith and confidence that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to do what he said and deliver us, man. All right? You have to believe that, because he's never going to let his men be confounded, man. You know? Which goes into my next precept. One of my favorite scriptures, you know, by the way. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, and the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 10. And it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? On whom did he ever despise that called upon him? All right, and looking at our ancestors, man, you know, nobody, not King David, not Elijah, not Elisha, you know, not Yahweh, you know, not Isaac, Abraham, nobody, none of our ancient forefathers, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, none of our ancient forefathers was confounded, man, because the Lord was always with them. He always delivered them out of everything that they was in, man. All right, so we never supposed to fear, man. 2 Timothy, you know, tells you that the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear, man. All right, so we shouldn't fear death, man. All right, because death is just rest, man. All right, and so Esau has taken out that fact from our people, and so our people fear death now. But at the end of the day, we're not supposed to fear death, because if you are worshiping the Lord, if you're doing what Yahweh Shema Shai commanded us to do, man, and we're going to be safe even in death, man, because the scripture tell you that the dead in your house are going to rise first. All right. So with that being said, man, we got to put all our trust into Yahweh Shema Shai, man, because he's always going to preserve us, man. All right. Whatever you're going through, he's always going to provide a way out of it, man. All right. Which leads you to our next one. All right. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. It says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as it is common to man. But Yahweh Shema Shai is faithful, and will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All right, so whatever the hell that the Lord puts upon us, man, we all got to remember that, hey, the Lord wouldn't put that on us if he didn't think we could bear it, man, because every brother is going to go through a different trial than another brother, man. All right. But at the end of the day, the Lord knows what you can and can't withstand. So if you are going through it, you got to remember to be strong, because the Lord said he's going to be with us, man. All right. So he's going to protect us. And even in the times of Jacob's trouble, you know, whenever the devil is coming down on us, man, you know, you might even have your head in the guillotine, man. You got to stay strong, man, because you never know what the Lord might provide for your escape, man. You know, if you have to face death, man, the Lord might not even let you feel it, all right? If you got to die, man, be a martyr for this truth. Or on another note, where it tells you that, you know, not all his men are going to die, you know, if you get put in that a death-like situation, and the Lord say he's going to give his men spiritual power, so the Lord might impart you with spiritual power. So whatever it is that he feels like he's going to save you with, man, you got to have faith that he's going to do what he said, man. Because the Lord says he is a man that shall not lie. All right. So we got to remember that the Lord is our refuge, man. He's our protection, man. He's our shield. He's our buckler, man. He's everything. All right. So always keep the faith and believing in the Lord, man, because there's no limits to anything he cannot do, man. All right. So with that being said, you know, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and say, Yahweh Shema Shai, Barakatah, you know, call halam, Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashim, call Kodash, double honor to my apostle elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, man. Shalom.